Hello, I'm Danielle Montgomery, and this is the journal entry for week 7 of my community arts class. So this week I went to a presentation by Kavita Shah, who's an Indian woman who was giving a presentation on printmaking in India. And I went to the presentation. It was really interesting. I learned a lot about different styles, like in India than in America. They use a lot more color, I feel like, and I think, and it's just a lot more space used or taken up compared to what I've seen in America in printmaking. I really liked it though. I learned a lot. She talked about her students' work a lot. She does teach printmaking and she's been to a lot of schools, mostly in India, I think. And she showed some of her students' work. Yeah, they tend to use a lot of space. I also learned that they tend to do their work on canvas instead of paper because paper doesn't last as long as canvas. And if you want to sell your work, then it should be on canvas because that's going to last longer than paper, which I guess is pretty interesting. I don't know. I guess it's a preference. If you prefer to sell your work, then I guess canvas is the way to go. But paper is also good, in my opinion. But anyways, she also talked about her own work. She showed some pictures. She actually used a lot more negative space with her work, and yeah, it was a lot more of the canvas showing than of this of like her actual work, and she just used a lot less space. And I kind of like that. She used a lot of colors, but they weren't too vibrant. They were just like vibrant enough to stand out against other black prints. And I thought that was really interesting. She also used a lot of prints of birds and flowers in nature, and it came off really pretty. I really like that about her work. Going back to her students' work, they usually focused on nature as well, with like animals such as horses or fish. They also focused on things like people and religion. There was a lot of like religious printmaking, um, like printmaking objects or people of religious background in the prints. Um, Most of it was Hinduism, and it was lots of people who are from like that religion, like significant figures. Don't know their names, but there were a lot of religious aspects in the students' work, um, along with animals such as horses and fish. Um, there was also some students who focused on like gender specifically. Um, One of the printmakers did a piece where it was a woman and a husband, and they looked very unhappy next to each other, both looking off into different directions, but still together. And then another student made this piece where she kind of made fun of arranged marriages in India, um, basically making an advertisement for finding the perfect wife, build your own wife, basically, and saying things like, "Oh, design your own wedding invitation, design what your wife is going to look like. Just click here and here, and it's all going to come together. Don't want to be alone, don't want to be unhappy? Well, here you go. Find your perfect wife." I thought that was kind of funny. So, yeah, I think it was really interesting. I feel like I can incorporate some of the religious aspects into my own art because I am a Christian, but I rarely talk about it, which is kind of weird. But I feel like if I talked about it more, people could get more of a sense of me in my writing. I also feel like the art that she showed in her presentation, Kavita Shah, it was very broad. It didn't just focus on one specific, I guess, theme. It had multiple themes from gender, religion to nature. It was really beautiful. Um, yeah, it was really good to see all that laid out because I've never actually seen Indian printmaking art before, but it was really beautiful. And yeah, what really resonated with me the most was the religious aspect. I didn't know that there were so many religious figures that were incorporated into printmaking art, at least for those students or some students in India. So that was really interesting. And yeah, it was a great experience overall. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for listening. Bye.